Hey guys, welcome back to Winding 101. It's your girl Chris Corio, and this is the third and final winding tutorial for the week. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to do the reverse butterfly. Now, first and foremost, let me show you how to do the original butterfly. Now, the original butterfly goes like this. You turn the feet in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. All right, and let me show that to you from the side. In, you know I like to get technical. Out, in, out. With a reverse butterfly, you're actually going to be going out first, then in. So you're going to go out, in, out, in, out, in. Now, let me turn to the side. You're going to go. It's almost as though you're using your knees to reach forward and grab something. I have the best visuals. So again, you go out, in, out with the knees, in. So that's a reverse butterfly. Now, before I get into the advanced version of this, because I'm actually going to take this right down to the floor, the reverse butterfly. What I want to really draw your attention to is the movement and the hinge of the hips. All right, so notice when I'm going out, my hip and everything sort of comes into one straight line as I thrust forward, back, forward, back. That's the beauty of the movement. I'm going to do it really slow. I'm going to come flat side now. I'm going to go out, back, out, back, out, back. Now this is the most different whine. It's actually technically not really a whine per se, but it still falls under the sensual, slow, feeling yourself type of movements. And I really wanted to get these out there since they were specially requested. So if I turn to this side again, look at the hinge as I turn back. Hinge, pull back, hinge, pull back, hinge, pull back. And the feet are going out, in. So it's not just the knee that's moving around, you know. You have to actually be rotating the ankles. So the ankles are actually going out. And dare I say, I actually open the foot like that and down. So if you notice, I have a slight open of the foot or a lift of the foot off the floor. That actually does happen. So there's no part of the body that is actually moving in isolation. It all works as a whole, particularly when you're doing these movements of the lower extremity. And now, are you ready for me to show you it on the floor? Don't worry about it. Whatever you don't catch, you can actually do this video from the top. The beauty of pre-recordings is that you can rewatch. All right, so I'm gonna get on the floor on the reverse side of all fours, and let me turn dead side so that you can see. I'm going to go out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. Does that look familiar? I'm pretty sure you've seen strippers do this. Listen, God bless all strippers. So I'm going to turn again and do it on this side just so that you can see it. All right, so what do? I turn out, and if I pause for a second, you'll see that if you can see, my ankles have actually started to shift outward, right? If I lift up that foot, you see that one is moving outward already. So I go out, in, out, in. Now, how far your ankle is able to shift outwards is really dependent on the mobility of your ankles. And you can do simple activities like stretching the ankle that way, using just your hand, pulling your ankle back, pointing your foot down, and holding each of those for like 20 seconds at a time. All right, or you can actually start by doing foot rotations just like that, pointing or flexing and pointing the feet until you feel a bit more limber in them, right? Now, I don't want you to think that the emphasis of the movement is actually on the ankles. It's not. It's really on the hips and the knees, right? But the ankles, I don't want you to just keep them static. I want you to ensure that you move your entire body. So the entire lower extremity is moving, all right? Another thing that you have to also consider is the strength of your abdominals. The abdominals are very important. So simple crunches, and let me show you just a simple crunch that you can do. Hopefully my mic doesn't tune out. You can just go from here and just pulse up. 2, I'm gonna do 10. 3, 4, keep the toes pointing up. 5, 6, 7. This is just a basic ab, very basic, very easy. 9 and 10, or you can just pulse here. But the whole point is when you're doing that lap, opening and pulling it in, the abs are important for bringing you in as you try to sustain that movement. All right, so I'm going to do about 10 more reps of this movement, and you can go ahead and try it by yourself. So here we go. 10, 9, push the butt back. 8, let me slow that down because I didn't mention that earlier. So I push the butt back. When I pull up, I push back. See? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so I really hope this tutorial was helpful for you. That was reverse butterfly. Guys, I have a whining 101 class that's happening tomorrow. I'm going to break down this and all different dance moves, whining moves that occur right here in Jamaica, were created right here in Jamaica. So see you all tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Send me a direct message for more information on the class. Big up on yourselves. I'm out.